What's good with y'all? It's Prince Bonzi as usual, man. Coming at y'all with just another video, so I'm like, I have nothing in my head right now, man. I'm going purely off of what comes off the dome, man. So what y'all hear is what's gonna be for real. And I don't exactly know why I'm making this. There's really no motive to it or behind it. But let's see, it's probably gonna be ending up being a shorter video, man. But first off, let me get to y'all about the life that you choosing to live, man. How much do you prioritize yourself over yourself? I'm talking about like how often are you doing things to better your true self further compared to benefiting yourself on this earth further? Because if the split is something like 90-10, where the 90% is towards your physical self, you're never going to see results in this world, man. You're not going to see results that you're hoping for. And when I'm talking about things that you're doing for your physical self, man, of your spiritual self, I'm not talking about you got to go on these fasts, or you got to say a certain amount of prayers, or you got to feel grounded 100% of the time, or anything where it's you're giving up XYZ things that fulfill your physical satisfaction, almost like you're checking it off of a list, off of a box. That, sure, it may help your spiritual sense, but it does not as much as you believe. Going on these fasts, oftentimes, not only a fast or a break or something tangible of that degree, oftentimes that's just you trying to run away from a true problem that lives within you. Truthfully, breaking that pattern of bad feelings and disconnectedness to your spiritual sense comes from a holistic approach, not from nipping one thing in the bud or crossing something off of a checklist. It comes from spending time within and understanding who you are and realizing all that true understanding that you're truthfully seeking is already within you, and you just need to delve deep and search for it. A lot of people, I'm gonna just say it, man. I had somebody that DM'd me. This individual listed out all these things that they did in order to feel better about themselves, and they still didn't feel no results. Because you don't know yourself. You're doing all these things that you read off of forums online, that you saw in videos, that you read in books, but none of these things are what yourself told you to do in order to feel connected. And that's why you feel so apart despite doing everything right, so to speak. You ain't never sat down with yourself and asked yourself what you need. You ain't never sit down with yourself and thanked yourself for bringing you on this earth. You ain't never sat down with yourself and really realized how connected you already are, and how much you already know about yourself, and how you just need to follow through with what these individuals, or follow through with what you're saying for yourself. See, me personally, if you can't tell in this video, man, I'm treading lightly. If you good at picking up on signs of body language and different, I'm gonna just leave it at that. You're gonna understand that I'm not giving the whole picture out, and I will never give the whole picture out on the internet. That's crazy. Because there are people out there who you got certain codes about you. If someone can decipher your code, they can use that against you, man. I ain't ever gonna allow nobody to use it against me. See, if you're really smart and you in tune with not only psychology, but also just the facets of being that which encompass us, then you're understanding what I'm doing. But I'm trying to lay this out for the best possible understanding that I can have without revealing myself. You need to go within, man. A lot of people think that going within is sitting down and meditating. It can look like that, but dude, that's just the surface, man. If you're really that guy, if you're really who you think you are in this world, if you get what I'm trying to say, then you can sit down with no stimulation, no phone, no books, no music, no nothing. You can sit down with yourself for 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and you could completely understand what you need. But you need to be devoid of all stimulation from the outside world. It must be you and yourself, not you and your thoughts. Don't get that twisted. Your thoughts are not entirely you. Part of it is you, and it's all you. But a lot of those initial thoughts that pop into your head aren't you. Think about it as like your brain is an open forum in Reddit. And sure, there are hopeful people out there, but most of the time, not most of the time, but a lot of the time it'd be trolls. And sometimes it's not even trolls, it's just people who may say the right things, but in ways that you don't need to hear or you don't like to hear. And at the end of the day, bro, you on this earth for a reason, man. You're on this earth because you have your preferences. And a lot of those preferences is the way that you need to hear and understand this world, or else it won't ever be fully understood by you. And you may be surprised because some things that you may think that are not in your manner of, like, some things that are not laid out in the way that you like may be things that you prefer, but you have no idea because your physical condition has taught you to hate this way of being told certain things. And there may be instances in your life where you finally have something click and you realize, man, maybe this wasn't all that bad. If you get what I'm saying. Maybe this isn't all that bad. And you're sitting there and you able to understand beyond what you could in the physical. And man, these videos, man, it's crazy because they get more and more esoteric each time, but I don't think I can be as literal anymore. I don't think I can. And a lot of that may prevent me from really gaining the audience, which people may think that I want, but that's okay with me. I don't really need or want a big audience, to be honest. I don't want a real audience, truthfully. A lot of the views and stuff that I get on TikTok from my clips, man, it's just to get better outreach to people who really need to hear my message. I mean, my TikTok demographics, bro, it's about 80% women. I know what they doing, bro. They watching my videos and they like how I look. I ain't dumb to it, man. Like, I understand how this world runs. And yeah, I'm blessed to look this way because people take me seriously. And not only they take me seriously, but they really listen to what I have to say, because sometimes my looks captivate people. And that's okay, right? Like, people, I used to, my entire life, when I said that, people would just say that I'm cocky or I'm overconfident, when I'm straight up telling the truth. And I just started to realize, bro, a lot of these people, man, what are they here for? They ain't here for, what are they here for? You're living your life, man. And that gets to me to my ultimate point. No one's really ever gonna understand you, bro. You're speaking whatever language you are, I presume English. If you think that English can completely capture the essence of what you're trying to convey towards people, you're dumb. If you were to be in another language, let's just say it like the Eskimo language, where there are like 40 different ways to talk about snow, or Russian, where there are more ways to describe the color blue. These are just more like simple examples, but think about if there was a universal language that had a way to completely encompass every single feeling, every single emotion, Everything that can possibly be perceived by the human mind was written down by this language that don't exist. But you'd be able to speak to people so much better, wouldn't you? But yeah, like I'm saying is like that's the point of why no one can really understand you. Because all your feelings are yours. All your emotions are yours. All of your thoughts are yours. But as much as they are yours, they're also not yours in the sense that they may come from things that are imperceivable to the human mind. So while they may be experienced on a personal level, you'll never be able to understand the true purpose of these feelings. And a lot of that is really cyclical. If you go back and watch this video, I understand that I make a few contradictions. That's why you can't listen with your mind when you hear words like this. You gotta listen with your soul, man. Because the soul is able to deduce all and filter out all of the words that one person is trying to say, and you feel it, and you truly have that empathetic and human collective understanding of that individual. And it does not come from a unique or a deep understanding of language. It comes from within. And that's why you need to go within. And you need to find yourself so you can understand others. Y'all see my hair, man? See the tips of it, man? It's brown for a reason, bro. It ain't the sun that did this, man. It's light. It wasn't the sun, man. It was me. And when you read up and you understand what it truly means, man. So like I said, bro, look within. Realize that no one will ever truly understand you. But despite all that, if you choose to hang around the right people at the right frequency, they may be able to delve into just a snapshot into your experience. And you can finally be truly understood. Not be truly understood for who you are, but let people into the life that you came down on earth to live. That's all I really gotta say, to be honest with you, man. Like I said, bro, I hope whoever watching this can decode this video and let it be of use within their life. But a lot of people, this video not gonna make no sense, or it may not even not make sense. It may just be as if like this guy's just talking to talk, and hey, that's okay, man. I am just talking to talk, for real. What I'm saying don't make no sense. And yeah, I'm just saying random things on the internet. Anyways, man, that's all I gotta really say, to be honest with you, man. It's Prince Bonzi, bro. How we going?